Fred Mangol, Captain, U.S. Navy, retired. Like I said, anytime we came under fire, we'd stop whatever we were doing and they got everything we had. So we were fired on in every corps of Vietnam, but only once. No one in any area of Vietnam ever fired at us twice, because they didn't want that again. I mean, when you got the full treatment from an LSMR, you didn't ever want that again. I mean, it was like rain. They didn't call us a rocket rainmaker for nothing. Our flag, by the way, was done by our battle flag was done by Disney. In those days, Walt Disney would do your battle flag for you, and it was Donald Duck firing a rocket, one of our rockets, from a large boat. It's kind of neat, really. Wasn't as bad as a destroyer, actually. The whoosh of the rockets, weren't too bad. Your 5-inch gun, makes a real pop, of course. What we found, though, was this is an old ship. It's not a new ship. It was built during World War II, and it didn't quite make Okinawa in World War II. But it would have made the invasion of Japan if there had been one. It did fight in Korea, fought in Wonsan. It fought in the battles of the islands in China when we were trying to help Chiang Kai-shek get out of the China islands. And then it was brought back to the United States and put in mothballs. Let's see, the 40 millimeters didn't bother your ears too much. The ones I found were the hardest was on a destroyer were the 3-inch 50s, because they were right below the bridge. Boy, they were really hard on your ears. My ears to this day aren't very good. We had Larry Burroughs, who was one of the 3 holy holies of photography at Life magazine, came aboard when we were on Deck House 5, and he wanted to get pictures of us shooting at night. And so he took his cameras and set up, and we were firing these 2 launchers here in support of the Marines in Deck House 5. And we were firing the Ham Luang River on the other side of the peninsula in that secret zone there. And he got some really great pictures, and they're in Life magazine. They're wonderful pictures. But it cost him. He lost his eyebrows, because when those rockets go off, it's really impressive, I mean, and but the sound is not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too hard on your ears, really. In fact, they thought for a while that they might send us in on 1 or 2 missions in North Vietnam, but they thought better of it when they found out how vulnerable we were. Before I left, while we were still at Hunters Point, and before we left to go to the Far East for Vietnam, they showed us missiles that had a 20,000-yard range at China Lake. But they never went into production on them. The missiles that the rockets that we fired were all World War II rockets that had been done for World War II. And we had a problem with some of those. We had some land start to come out of the tubes, unfold on the deck, and chuff around on the deck. And you said, whoa, that's kind of dangerous, isn't it? And yes, that was kind of dangerous, but you have to have so many revolutions of the rocket before it arms. So, thank God. We had a couple that would come out of the thing, lose some power, hit the water, and come around, and start coming around back towards us. That was always interesting. But none that, and we had a couple, like I said, that went on the deck, and we had non-skid on the deck that we made out of sandblasting sand and paint, and would turn those to glass. That's how hot it is. About 800 degrees. the rocket motor would burn at. But the thing that made made these weapons so effective, particularly against troops in the open, is that you not only sent the projectile, but you were sending the motor with it. You're not leaving the powder keg behind like in a gun. That's going along with it. So when it hit, the shrapnel coverage was, you know, about 2.5 times what a normal naval gun would be. It was really impressive. Plus, we could set the fuse so that it would explode above the target, you know, fuse, you know, and with a VT fuse, you know, nice.